everyone, it is KrushTheDeveloper back with another awesome tutorial for y'all. Now I know it's been a while, but I am now back with another awesome tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to make, yes, you read the title, a shop system in Roblox Studio. This entire tutorial will be divided by 3 parts. Each part is going to be a video. The first part will cover the shop GUI and its functionalities, such as the preview of the shop items and the prompt for them. The second part will cover scripting the purchase and inventory systems. The last part will cover scripting the selling and data saving system. So this video is going to cover the shop GUI and its functionalities. Now without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is have our tools ready for the items. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a folder into the replicated storage and a module script into the replicated storage. We're also going to need to add a folder into the server storage. The folder in the replicated storage is going to be our player's inventory, so we can say player inventory. And the second folder, which is in the server storage, will be for our shop items. We're going to do shop items. Alright, so with your items, they have to all be tools, and you're going to need to drag them into the shop items folder right here. Next, what you need to do is basically take all of these, just duplicate them, and take them out. These are going to be temporary, so you won't need these that are inside the workspace, not inside here. You're going to need these, obviously. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to Rocket Launcher, and basically, we're just going to drag it up like this. Alright, so get your largest tool, and basically just zoom in close on it like this. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and get this rocket launcher's position. So we're going to press the copy and go into our module script. This module script will be named shop module, since this will be the module used for our shop system. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to go ahead and create a variable, say local view position equals vector3.new, and then put this position here. Now what we need to do is get the camera position. We're going to go ahead and get this right here, and then we're going to go make another variable, which will be a vector3. So local camera position equals vector3.new, and then we have this position. Alright, so now we can remove all of this and get started with the GUI. So right here, we're going to go ahead and start adding a screen GUI. We are going to call this shop GUI. Oh, accidentally added an apostrophe. I'll delete this. Now what we need to do is add in a button. Alright, so this button is going to be the button for your shop to open. So we're just going to put this all the way down here. And I'm just going to go ahead and customize the button. Alright, so I've customized my button. Now we're going to go ahead and make the actual GUI for our shop. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add this right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and get all these properties right here and just drag them right to the frame. There. So now we have this right here. Alright, so what we need to do is we're just going to go ahead and make a header. This will be our text label right here. It's going to be our title. And we're just going to go ahead and get these same properties and copy and paste them right here. So right click and click paste to add original location. There. Now all I need to do is just resize this a bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and call this shop. So I'll type in text right here, and I'll just go ahead and name it shop. There. Alright, this should work, and yeah. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and just make this text transparent and just add in another one, since I guess when I put it in as white, it's going to be overridden by the gradient. So I'm just going to go ahead and add another text label and just resize like this, and I'll go ahead and name this one. Let's see, I'll call this shop. Alright, there you go. We have the text label right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and add transparency. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and change the font. Alright, I think that looks good, and I'm going to go ahead and change the text color. Alright, there you go. Hold on, I'm not going to actually make it bold. Alright, there you go, and I'll just add another UI stroke all the way right here, and I'll just go ahead and make it contextual. That's weird. Alright, I guess I'll just keep it like that. That looks fine anyways. Alright, so what we need to do is go ahead and make a scrolling frame. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and resize it like this. There you go, that looks good. Alright, so what we need to do is add in a button so we can close the shop when we're done. I'll go ahead and just do that. It's right here, it's text button, paste to add original location. Oh shoot, I meant to copy this. And then I'll paste that original location, and I'm going to go ahead and resize this, place this right here. Alright, now I'll just go ahead and put an X right here. So where's the text? There's the text, and I'll just go ahead and put an X. And there. Font. Alright there, that looks good. Now what we need to do is go ahead and make this scrolling frame transparent so we don't see any of this. Now what we need to do is go ahead and add a frame inside here. So basically we're going to go ahead and do UI grid layout. No, not grid layout. UI grid layout. Alright, so this UI grid layout is going to basically forcefully resize every single GUI object inside here and resize it to a certain amount of pixels. So basically, I have it on 100 by 100. So I think I'm going to change it to 200 by 200. Okay, that is way too much. I'll just do 150. Alright, there you go. So whatever seems right to you, go ahead and do that. And I also forgot that we actually had to put this inside another frame because we do not want something to look like this. So we're going to go ahead and put this right here, and we're just going to resize this and call this outer. I'll call this outer. Now we're going to make this transparent and add in the UI grid layout there. Now we can go ahead and add the frame. That looks good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just customize this frame. Why? Because this frame is going to be the template frame for your object. So instead of adding a frame, I'm actually going to put in a viewport frame there. So once I add this viewport frame, I'm going to go ahead and customize this. Alright, so I finished customizing my frame. So you need to have at least one button. This is going to be the view button, so we're going to have a preview. So basically, I'm just going to copy this entire thing and just delete most of the stuff because we don't need the title, we don't need the button or the scrolling frame at all. All we need is this frame, and we're going to go ahead and call this preview frame. Alright, so there, we're going to go ahead and use this frame. Now we're just going to go ahead and resize this. I know I'm saying go ahead a lot, but we're getting stuff done. Alright, so what we're going to do is, now that I have a viewport frame, we're going to go ahead and just go into our shop module. We're going to go ahead and create a function. So we call it function module load shop items. Alright, there. So now we're just going to create this blank function for now, and we're going to need to add some variables. So local shop items equals game : get service replicated storage : wait for child shop. Wait, not replicated storage. We need to go to server storage. There you go. Now wait for child shop items. There. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and put this template frame right here. We program called this template frame. We're going to just duplicate this and put this inside the replicated storage. Alright, so there you go. So now what we're going to do is just go to our shop items, basically go to our shop module, and we're going to go ahead and just make another variable. It's going to be local players equals game : get service players. There. Alright, now what we need to do is for I, space player in pairs, players : get players do, and then we're going to do for item, for I, item in pairs, shop items : get children do. We're going to go ahead and basically just get our template frame. So local template frame equals game : get service replicated storage : wait for child template frame. Alright, so every item that's inside the shop item, we are going to duplicate a template frame. So local new template frame equals template frame : clone. Now what we need to do is local preview item equals item clone. Alright, so this preview item is going to go inside the viewport frame, basically the new template frame. So new preview item.parent equals new template frame. So this item is going to go in the template frame. Now what we need to do is local new camera equals instance.new camera, comma, space, and then we're going to put this inside the new template frame. Make sure to not confuse yourself with template frame with new template frame, otherwise there's going to be some complication. Alright, so what we're going to do is just go do new camera dot cframe equals cframe dot new, and we're going to go ahead and do camera position and then colon space, and then we're going to go ahead and do item dot, basically go to item and basically the handle, item dot handle, no, colon, wait for child, handle dot position. So basically we're going to add in a camera in here that's going to be in a certain position you put it for, and we're going to look at that item's position. Also, one second, make sure you have every single one of these parts right here in that same position. So this position we need to put inside the radar. Basically we're just going to drag all this and put this right here, right there. So we should also have the orientation the same, but I'm just gonna keep it right here for now. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. So now what we need to do, we have to do new camera dot no, not new camera, we need to do new template frame dot current camera equals new camera. There. So the viewport frame is going to use the current camera, which is going to be the new camera, to look at our part. So if we did this correct, so right here we put this item inside the new template frame. We also created a new camera that will be put into new template frame, set its position, and set the current camera of the new template frame to the new camera. Alright, so now what we can do is put this new template frame inside the player's place right here. So what we're going to do, new template frame dot parent equals player GUI dot shop GUI dot frame, and then dot scrolling frame dot outer. Alright, there. So it should be pasted right into here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is add a script into the server script service, and basically this is going to be the load shop items. Now we're going to do local module equals require game, get service, replicate storage, wait for child, shop module. So we need to use the require function right here so we can actually get the functions inside there. So now what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and just do, let's say, so module, hold on, if we go to the shop module, instead of doing for player, we're just going to go ahead and cut this out, not delete it, just cut it out. Wait, cut this entire loop out, and we're basically just going to do player and then player. There. Now what we need to do, just paste it right here, and everything will be fine. Now what we need to do is go to game get service players dot player added connect function, and then player. So this function, this event will run when a player joins the game. Now we're going to do module load shop items and then player. There. So that should work. Alright, so if we load the game, our items should be up here and that should look good. So if we just click play. Alright, so it doesn't seem like we're getting our items. So let's go ahead and look at the output to see what's wrong. Oh, it says shop GUI is not a valid member. Oh, this happens all the time. So basically, we're just going to go ahead and get this right here and just wait for child, shop GUI. Bam, there. Now let's go ahead and see if this works. Alright, there you go. So, oh my god, the parts are so far away. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and fix this. So we're going to go ahead and temporarily toggle the UIs. Alright, so we're just going to disable this GUI right here. Alright, so what we're going to do is go ahead and just get this camera position right here. So basically, I'm just going to move to this position. I'm at camera, and I'm basically just going to find a position here. I'm going to move right there. Alright, so if we get one of these items, right? If I get the Bloxy Cola, drag it up here. Seems like it's far away or somewhere. I have no idea. Oh, it's right here. So basically, I just need to make sure I just look at it. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and look at the part like right here. I think this looks good. Alright, so I'm going to get this new camera position right here. And basically, just paste it right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this Bloxy Cola thing right here. I'm going to go ahead and just drag this item all the way down here. Oh, I duplicated. So all I'm just going to do is just copy this position. There. Now once I copy this position, I'm going to go ahead and just scroll all the way down and basically just get this. Where is it? So we're going to go ahead and get our items. Man. Alright, there you go. So I'm just going to go to shop items, basically get this entire thing, and go to our properties. So home properties, and we're going to go ahead and basically get this position right here. No, not the grid position. Oh my god. No, not this position. I'm sorry, I meant to do this. There. Alright. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is basically go ahead and run this back. Oh shoot, I forgot to enable this back. Alright, where's UI? I need to enable UI back. Alright, let me just delete this now. And I'll go ahead and enable the started GUI. No, yes, the screen GUI, not started GUI. Oh, we're going to uncheck reset on spawn. We do not want that. Alright, there. Now we can go ahead and just play this. Alright, so it seems like only the Bloxy Cola is there. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and fix this. Alright, so I just manually put the position on all of these tools. So let's see if this works now. We go ahead and click play. Oh shoot, I forgot to once again re-enable the GUI. Alright, so we have our items right here. It looks like we still have something that says item name. So we are going to fix this. Alright, so let's go ahead and just add one more thing. This is going to be called string value. The string value is going to be our item name, so item. And basically, it's going to have the name right here. And we also need an int value, which will be the price of it. So we'll go ahead and do price. And there you go. So we'll have the price right here. And basically what you're going to want to do is create a table inside here. We're going to say local item prices equals, and then create a table. So basically you want to get all of your items right here, your names. They have to be case sensitive. So basically we're going to do Bloxy Cola with capital B and C equals, and then we'll put the price here. So I think it should be like 10 coins. Alright. Oh wait, I have to put a comma. Alright, there. I'll just keep repeating this until I'm done. Alright, so I finished naming all these in the prices. Oh wait, I haven't done the prices yet, so let me just do that. Alright, so I did the prices, and make sure that you have every single character spelled correctly. So if it says like Bloxy Cola like this, or you have it with a space, it's not going to work unless that name is right here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go do new template frame dot item dot value equals item dot name. And then we're going to go ahead and do new template frame dot item name dot text equals item dot name. Alright, so if we go inside the game, again, we should see. Alright, we have our items right here: hamburger, pizza, radar, rocket launcher, a Bloxy Cola, all right here. So now what we're just going to do is basically make these two buttons work. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the button right here. Where is it? This button. I'm going to call this shop toggle. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and type in local script. Now I'll go ahead and do script.parent.mouse button one click from the connect function. And then we're going to go ahead inside here. We're going to go to script.parent.shop frame. Also, we're going to have to change that here. So we're going to have to put in shop frame right here. Alright, there. Now we can go back here, and we're going to go ahead and do shop frame dot visible equals not and then we're just gonna do this entire thing again, and there. So basically, if this is visible, it's gonna be not visible, so it'll be false. So if it's not visible, it's going to be not invisible, basically visible. So if we just go here, as you can see, it's currently visible. So if I just click shop right here, it's gonna be invisible, and there. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and add this preview frame inside there. So I'm just gonna drag inside the shop frame. Alright, there you go. So what we need to do in this shop preview frame, we're going to go ahead and do view frame, and basically we are just going to go ahead and make this frame right here. This is basically going to preview our item, and we're gonna go ahead and go do text label here, and we're basically just gonna do our item name. So I'll just rename this item. So I'll just go to text. I'll basically rename this to item name. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to the text color, basically make this white, and just make the background invisible. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to our text and basically just text scale this. Alright, there you go. And I'm going to go ahead and change the font. And then I'll go, and there you go. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add in a UI stroke to this thing right here. So we're going to go ahead and make this contextual properties, and we're going to go ahead and make this contextual, and there. So now we have our viewport frame right here, and our other frame is going to be our not frame, so our text label. So basically we're going to call this item name. There. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add another label. This label is going to be showing our coin value, and we'll basically just get an image. I'm going to default to say coin, and let me see which one looks good. Yo mama coin, really? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and choose nope. Alright, there, that looks good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just copy this ID and basically remove this default. Now I'm going to go ahead and make an image frame. No, image label. Same thing though. Yeah, I'm going to make an image label. Basically add this right here. There. Now we have our image right here, our coin image, and I'm just going to go ahead and move right here. So this is going to show the price of our item we want to buy. So I will call this item price. There. Now it's going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and just make the background transparent, and we're going to go ahead and make the text, I'll just call it NaN or NaN, non-applicable. So I'll just go ahead, where is it? There you go. NaN. I'll go ahead and just resize text scale it. I'll make this white, change the font. There. Oh, I just made it. No, that's for this one. I'm sorry. I meant to do this one. So for Doka 1. And I'm just going to go ahead and add this UI stroke into here as well. Now, all I need to do is add in a purchase button right here. So I'm just going to make the button right here that says purchase. There. So it's going to be a purchase button right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and customize this. I'll add in a UI corner. I'll make this 20 round. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead, change the background right here. I think this looks good. Alright, I'll make it a bit darker. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and just call this button text purchase. So purchase. Alright, there. That looks good. We're going to go ahead and change the font. It's going to be for Doka 1. And I'm going to go ahead and do the text color is going to be white. And I'm going to go ahead and get the UI stroke and make sure it's not contextual. So we do not want it to be contextual. We want it to be, actually we can make it contextual, but we also need another one so we can fill the outline. So right here. Now I'm going to change the outline to something else like this. And I think that looks good. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Hold on, let me just change this. Alright, I think that looks good. So I'm just going to go ahead and add another one. This one is going to be called purchased. So this one will be purchased and another one named purchased. So this text button is just going to do nothing. So we don't need to add any script here. But we're going to go ahead and add a local script right here. Now we cannot do anything here yet because we need to add a function here in the shop module. Not this function, we have to add another one. So we're just going to wait for now. So we're going to go ahead and just make this purchase button invisible. there, so I don't get confused. Now I'm going to go ahead and just rename. Now I'm going to recolor this. I'll put this, I think, red. Nah, I'll just go ahead and do blue. Alright, so I think blue looks good, and I'll just go ahead and change the UI stroke. That's with the border, and make it a bit brighter. Alright, there. So I'll make the text right here. I'll say this. I'll say you already purchased this item. There. So I'm gonna have that right there. Now I can go ahead and make this purchase button visible. Alright, so where is it? I'll just do visible. I'll make it true. And there. So what we need to do is add in a local script. We have a local script. We need to add a function in here. We're going to go ahead and do function module colon load preview for item. And then we're going to have to get the player. No, we don't need a player because this is going to be run in the client. So we're going to do item colon and then string, because the item name is going to be obviously a string. So what we're going to do is basically get a viewport frame. So basically go to a viewport frame, so local preview frame equals, and then basically players.localplayer.player GUI, and then wait for child, shop GUI and shop frame, and then preview frame viewport frame. Alright, so now what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and go to our shop item, so local preview item equals, and then shop items colon wait for child item colon clone. And then what we need to do is basically get this preview item and change the parent to the preview frame. Alright, now what we need to do is add in a new camera, and we're just gonna get all this stuff right here and basically get this item. Alright, everything looks good. We're gonna change this we're gonna put this right here into the preview frame, and basically we're just going to set the preview frame's current camera to the new camera. Alright, so let's go ahead and review. So we have a preview frame. We're going to get the preview frame, and we're going to go ahead and clone an item from the shop items and put it inside the preview frame. Next, we're going to create a camera that will be put in the preview frame. Then we're going to set the camera C frame to the camera position that we stated here, and the look at position to the item position. So it's going to look at the position at this position right here, and we're going to set this current camera to the new camera. Alright, so that is done. Now what we need to do, we'll go to preview frame.item name. Basically, where is it? Alright, so preview frame, and we have the item name right here. Oh wait, I said preview frame. Hold on. I meant to do. Okay, I'll just do say. Okay, so local preview equals, and then we're just going to go ahead and get this. Not going to include the viewport frame. Alright, this frame right here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is just get this. We're going to go to preview.itemName.text equals item. And then we're going to go ahead and basically do preview.itemPrice.text equals, let's see, where is it? So it's going to be called item prices dot item, not dot, and then basically do item. So basically, let's review this once more time. So we basically get the preview frame and get the preview viewport frame. We're going to go ahead and clone an item from the shop items and put it inside the preview frame. Next, we're going to go ahead and create a new camera that we put inside the viewport frame. Basically, this preview frame, so don't get confused. We're going to go ahead and get a new camera C frame. Basically, we're going to go ahead and put a new camera C frame. So we need the camera position we stated here, and the look at position will be the item's position. We're going to look at this position right here. Then we're going to set this current camera to the camera we just changed the C frame to, and basically rename the preview text to item, and change the other one to item prices. So take the item price text to item prices, and an item right here. So basically it's going to look for the item name right here inside here. So I'm just going to go and do toString, so we can convert this number into a string. And if we go ahead and just Wait, alrighty, so let's go ahead and see if the player, not going to check if the player has already purchased the item. This will be in another part of this entire tutorial. So we're just going to go ahead and basically remove this. We actually don't need this. So I'm just going to go ahead and click play. And basically we can just choose something. So, oh shoot, I forgot to go ahead and basically, where is it? Okay, so on our template frame, we need to go ahead and add a local script here. We do local module equals game get service replicate storage wait for child shop module. Oh yeah, we have to do a require function here. So require, and then right here we can get the function and everything if we do that. And then we'll do module dot load preview for item script dot parent dot item dot value. Alright, so we don't need this price right here because we know the price that is already on here, so we don't need that. So we can just remove this price instance. So basically, if we go to our module script, we can just alright, so it's not even there anyway, so we'll just click play. We have our items loaded, so we click hamburger. Let's see what's wrong here. Alright, so if I just close it up, so let's close this right here. So here, service storage wait for child shop items. Let's see what's the problem. Infinite yield possible. Alright, let's see. So in our service storage, we have our shop items. So if I just go here, oh, it's on the server storage. So what we basically need to do is, what is it? Alright, so basically we're just going to have to go ahead and add a player here. So we're going to go ahead and comma space player, and then player right here. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a remote event right here, and we're going to go ahead and do preview request. Alright, so basically we are going to go ahead and get this little shop items here. We're just going to go ahead and just change this to shop handle. And then what we need to do is add a variable. So it's going to be for our remote event, so preview request equals game get service replicate storage, and then we're going to wait for the child of preview request. Now what we need to do is just do preview request $server event connect function, and then we need to get the player right here, and then item name. Now what we need to do is go to module, and then load preview for item, and basically what we're going to do is just type in item name space and then comma space and then player. So there. Alright, now what we need to do is just basically go to our button right here. Where is it? Instead of doing this, we're just going to go ahead and get the shop handler, basically copy this and go to our button right here. We're going to go ahead and copy this right here, and we're going to do and we go script.parent.mouse button one click connect function, and then basically do preview request fire server, and then script.parent.item.value. Alright, so if we click this right here, we should be able to see this. So if we go to our right here, oh wait, seems nothing happens. That's weird. Alright, so that's right, we cannot do local players. So we'll just go ahead and do player. We forgot to do that. Oh shoot, I'm in testing mode. Alright, so we need to go back to our shop module and basically change this from player.local player to just player. Alright, now we need to go do this again. So player, and I'm going to go back here. Let's see if this works. Alright, so nothing works. Alright, so right here, go here, item, and then wait for child handle. So basically, see this problem. It says, attempt to call missing method, wait for child of string. Oh shoot, I meant to do item. Okay, so if we go here, we'll call this item name. And what we need to do, local item equals game get service replicated storage, not replicated storage, I'm sorry. We need to go to server storage. Alright, and then wait for child shop items, wait for child item name. So I know the problem here. We put the item name inside here, and it recognized as a string because it was a string. So it's not an instance. So we had to make it a string, and we had to make it an instance. Alright, now let's see if this works. Alright, so once again, it doesn't work, but don't worry, we can just look see what's the problem. Alright, power out function. Oh, this is nothing. Yeah. Alright, so if we basically just go back into our game, if we click this, something should happen. So let's go back to strong. This infinite yield, wait for child instance. So we basically have the name, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's wrong here. So we have an item name, and if we go into the shop handler, we'll go ahead and put this item name right here, and we'll do this right here, the item value. So basically if I just go right here, so, oh wait, I know what's wrong here, hold on. Wait, so if item value is the item name, alright, so I have an idea. So instead of now, we're going to go ahead and, instead of changing to an item value, we're going to go ahead and just remove the item name right here as well. And we're just going to go ahead and do .name equals item .name. There. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go to local script, and basically we're going to go ahead script.parent and then .parent script report frame .name. Alright, so this should work. So if we go back in here, click play, click this. Alright, so we have another one. We have another error here again. Let's see what's wrong. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up since it's small. Alright, it says not here. Let's go all the way down. It says infinite yield possible search storage, wait for child instance. So we're getting this. So I have, let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Right here, we need to change this. So this wasn't even the problem. The problem was I accidentally, once again, had to change this from item to item.name. So this is going to be item.name. So here, item.name. Alright, there. So now what we're going to do is basically, we can just keep it right here like this. So we're still fine. Now if we click this again. Alright, so apparently we don't have the price here. Let's see what's wrong. So it just says nil now. So if we go to our shop module, basically our price is going to be item prices and item.name once again. Alright, so now let's see if this works. Alright, so we click this. Alright, it says nil once again. Alright, so let's go ahead and fix this. Oh, it's right. Oh, it's the problem. Because I spelled hamburger incorrectly. There you go. Now let's see if this works. Alright, there. So, see, this is why I said you have to make sure that this is case sensitive and you have to spell it correctly. Because stuff like this will happen. So I click on pizza, the same thing. Oh, shoot. The problem here. So, apparently, that item is still there. So, if we just basically go here, what we're going to do is local expected tool equals, and then we're going to go ahead and just get this right here, and we're basically, before this item is cloned, we're going to go here and basically do preview frame colon find first child, which is a, and tool. So this is going to be the tool that's in there. It should be a tool here. So if we say if expected tool, then, and let's go right here, expected tool colon destroy end. Alright, now if we click play and we click right here, a hamburger pops up, and we'll go ahead and click on pizza, and the pizza comes here. So when we click another button after one is already loaded, that tool is deleted when it's found, and another one loads up right here. Radar. Okay, let's see. Did I even add radar, or did I just spell it incorrectly? I spelled it incorrectly. Once again, I spelled another one incorrectly. I said radar, not radar. Again, this is just another example of why you need to spell these correctly. Now go ahead and just click this. Radar, 100 credits. And then rocket launcher, 500. And Bloxy Cola, 10. So if we just click the shop, this also closes and opens up. And I'm just going to go ahead and just fix some stuff, like making this X button look good. And I'm just going to go ahead and basically, where's our UI grid layout? I'm going to go ahead and click on properties and basically just change this to 15. Alright, now that I've changed it to 15, I'll go ahead and over here and type in local script, script.parent.parent, script.parent, and then the parent's gonna be right here, so parent.visible. Wait, hold on. Alright, there, so this is gonna be called close. Alright, so we can just close all of this, pun intended. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just run this. Alright, so if I click on play here, as you can see, the shop is closed. If you click on shop, it opens up. We have our stuff right here. Click on hamburger. As you can see, we have our hamburger right here. It shows the price. Click on pizza. It shows us the price and the name and the item. The same thing for radar, rocket launcher, and Bloxy Cola. Alright, so that concludes the first part of the tutorial on how to make a shop system. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for part 2. I hope this video was helpful. Alright, goodbye. Have a great day.